Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with some more Digimon ReArise, and today we got some leaks for Digimon. Thank you again to all the data miners and all the people in Discord for putting the hard work to give us all the information before something comes up. But with the talk of Def Creepymon, it was apparently a mistake. You know, everybody kind of like knows by now at this point. You know, and they mention it. However, the funny thing is that after they mention it, we are, let me scroll down, we are getting it. We're getting an SDQ, guys. And we're also getting this Creepymon as a guaranteed. And that's huge. But before that, let's kind of hit over here, like what we got here. During the BPA Metal Exchange, we're gonna get another Digimon. You know, we have Justicemon, we have what is his name? Oh man, I forgot his name. Justicemon, and then Gankomon, and I'm not sure we have another one. I think it's just those two, but we're gonna get another egg in BP Metal Exchange, and it's gonna be a Brave Digimon, and it's gonna be CresGarurumon, as you guys see from this picture. Pretty cool, right? But let's dive in and see what he does. His plugin is gonna give him crit and 700 attacks, so two of its plugins will give him 14, meaning it'll be at 5,700. Yeah, 5,700. It gives an increased defense and HP. Its main attack, it has decent speed. Its main attack deals 2 enemies, ignores block, 3 times damage during crit. We're gonna start seeing that pattern from now on. The ignoring block, 3 times crit, and we're gonna have to arm up to defend against crit, because once crit hits, we'll take a lot of damage. During the sub, it also ignores block. It also downs your opponent's defense by 40%, which is pretty big, honestly. And it's a pretty wide range, so it's a pretty decent Digimon. It increases its own crit, and it nullifies statuses for itself, which it's not a big deal, honestly. That's not like the best skill to have, but this Digimon is something. I wouldn't recommend getting it, however, it is there. You do keep in mind that even though this is going to be an egg, I think later on it will be in a banner, or it will come out somewhere else. And I'm probably would wait for it, unless they choose to just always keep it as an egg. But he's all right. He's not a must-have Digimon. It's not gonna like majorly impact your team. And with that, let's talk about the SDQ now. This banner is a must summon, and in order to get this guy guaranteed, it's gonna be on the 5th step. It's gonna be 570 gems. And just so you guys know how much I do believe I'm correct, but it takes 570 gems to reach 5th step, which is not so bad, to be honest, for a guaranteed really good Digimon. This Digimon will probably make it a little bit easier to deal with PvP, honestly, or it might even make it a little bit harder, and we'll see. This guy, the darkdramon, he's not a big deal, honestly. He kind of like, he is Armageddonmon 2.0. And the spotlight, the free Digimon is going to be ladydevimon. It's going to be a devoted healer, so it's going to be really good for Underworld. Make sure to farm this SDQ. Make sure to summon on this banner. It's really worth it in my opinion. Let's look at darkdramon stats for a bit. They don't have the plugins, but he has okay. He doesn't have that much power, but its main skill attacks one enemy, ignores block, ignores limit, exactly like Armageddonmon. Its sub skill attacks 2 enemies, short range, yikes, and it increases all allies' power by 40%. I'd rather use Omegamon's first skill, you know. It's passive, it increases its own crit, so it's selfish. It downs your opponent's power resistance by 40%. That could come in handy, I guess, to do more damage during Brave Week, I guess. But he's also susceptible during Brave Week because he has no defenses whatsoever. His defense is kind of like not so good. Well, it could with the right plugins, it could reach like 2,000, just a little bit more. But it has no limit, no evade, nothing to protect it. So be careful. This Digimon could go down easily. However, this next Digimon is going to be a really defensive Digimon. It's going to be really good, and it's going to be really annoying too, to a certain extent. It has this much HP, 7,200 basically. Its power is 3,000. Its defense is 1864, which is really good. I really like his defense being that. And his speed is decent. I really do like his defense being like that because, like, let's say you partner up with 2 plugins about this much, it's gonna reach 9k HP. Not only that, his defenses go past, which will be like 2,000 something, 2,200 at least. It does have counter. The fact that it has such a huge huge increase in power does not make it gonna hit hard. This Digimon I do not recommend to use stones at. Save your stones for like a better Digimon that will come way later maybe. But this one doesn't need stones. It attacks 3 enemies. It lowers your opponent's power resistance. It lowers your opponent's counter. This is going to be his strongest move, and it's not like a big deal. Its sub-skill attacks 2 enemies is short range. It increases all your allies' block, but as you guys see, there's just so much anti-block now, so there's no use for that. But this is why this Digimon is so good right now. You know, it blocks all status for all allies for 1 turn. 1 turn's okay, but it protects all, so you know you don't have to worry about nothing with all your Digimon except skill lock and blind, and you know the new ability fade. Allows you to nullify additional crit damage received from an attack 2 turns. So now it's 2 turns, 1 turn more than Rusty Tyrannomon. If someone activates Gallantmon, they no longer could remove your anti-crit, so you could still tank pretty well. Not only that, you need the Chaos Gallantmon to be able to remove it for 2 turns, or activate 2 Digimons that remove it for 1 turn. So there's that. And Chaos Gallantmon's not going to be like the tankiest Digimon to use. I've already tried him out. I might do a PvP video just like showing you guys for those who didn't get him or still thinking about getting him that didn't get him. But he might be good for Brave Week, I guess. I think for Brave Week he'll be good. But this Digimon's a must-have. He's your Rusty Tyrannomon and your Status Protector all in one. Possibly could use it for Underworld too. Not the most optimal, but it's there. But that nullified crit is so strong. Like, I'm pretty sure all of you guys seen like so many people struggle against the Rusty Tyrannomon. Well, this one's a little bit more stronger, and there will be stronger Digimon than this one later on. But I feel like this is like a must-have right now. Most definitely. Let's look at ladydevimon. He's gonna be the free Digimon. His stats obviously ultimate. They're gonna be low. Its plugins are speed, which since it's for what is it called? Everything but PvP. Honestly, the speed is like a yikes for it to be there. I wish it would have been something else. However, usually they do. You know, these free Digimons always have speed. It has increased HP, so its HP is gonna be like 600 if it has 2 plugins like this. I don't think they allow you to get 2 plugins. I think you only get 1, so it's only at 5,000, which is still pretty good. If you guys don't have the plugin with Angelmon, I would say like this is definitely much better, to be honest. But it attacks 2 enemies and increases all your allies' tech by 50% /60. You know, if you like give it the stones for 2 turns, that's huge. That's a huge boost, guys. And then its sub skill, it recovers 3 allies for 70 or 80%, which is pretty good. You know, it's 80% if it's like maxed. And it's really good. Not only that, allows a devoted ally, which most likely it's going to be the only one, to reduce the cooldown timer after using a skill 50% by 50% one time. So basically, like, let's say all your Digimon are dying, which if you have like a right team in the underworld, or even if you don't, like let's say all your Digimon are hurting, well, you just heal 3 and then you could heal another 3 like in half the time, which is pretty good. It also gives you 1 evade, which is really good in the sense that like it's an underworld, so every stage you go, you're regaining that evade, and that's pretty good in my book. It's really good ability to have for a free Digimon, especially for Underworld. It allows it to tank a little bit. Like, let's say it moves on to the next stage, has a little bit of health, just recovered the ability to heal. That'll be excellent. There are probably going to be more leaks to come, but because like this is huge, I think this is like, even if there's more leaks, like you guys could, you know, later on look at Discord. but definitely must summon on Creepymon. 570 gems. I don't think you would regret it. I don't think so. But definitely a good Digimon to pick up. Especially for those who don't have Black War Greymon or Rusty Tyrannomon. If you guys have those, you guys could potentially like hold out if you guys wanted to. But this gives you the 2 turns. If you guys found it difficult because like your anti-crit gets removed or you guys get statuses, well then there you go. This is like a paid version, I guess, with the gems. Hope you guys liked the video. Remember to subscribe, like the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.